y'all know what time it is. It's Margot Flame back again. Flaming Friday. Here we go again with some hot topics, y'all. Let's check them out. Y'all know I had to get up on here again one more time. I said, damn, I can't even do what I'm trying to do because there's so much going on. But I'm doing what I got to do and doing y'all at the same time. So let's get into it, okay? Y'all ready? Now let's go. Now we up here on Gossip Girl.
Hey, how y'all doing? What's going on? We got an update on Shanquella Robinson. Yes, yes, yes. It's been a while, but hey, how y'all doing? Hope you guys like, share, and subscribe. So it's over here at WBDT TV,
Uh huh.
and they have one of her old friends that are talking. I want you guys to
What?
check this out. Here we go.
Her name, Shanquella Robinson. Since her October 29th death in Cabo, Mexico, here at WBTV, we've shared her story.
From a conversation with her parents
It said that her neck had been broke.
to the rallies in Charlotte pushing for answers, and being the only station asking someone who was on the Mexico trip the question the world has been wondering: what happened to Shanquella Robinson?
Lord.
And tonight, another side of this story from someone she called a classmate, a teammate, and above all else, a friend.
Have a 2.0 or higher
A
GPA.
cheerful smile,
Oh!
an infectious
Hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on. I got now what I got to do right now. Hold on, y'all. Y'all gotta forgive me. Ooh, not with the commercial though. Not with the damn commercial though. Let me pause for the goddamn call. She went to West Charlotte High School. Y'all. Y'all already know I'm down here in North Kakalaki. Okay? I went to the same high school. Okay, y'all, let's go. Come on, Gospel Girl. Give it to me, girl. Give it to me.
She lived. She lived.
that, Kayla Mitchell says, was Shanquella Robinson.
She was just full of energy, just full of love.
This video made public for the first time. Robinson and Mitchell doing what they loved at West Charlotte High School.
Talk about you and Shanquella's relationship. When did y'all first meet?
So we first met our freshman year at West Charlotte. We started in the IB program. And we instantly connected through our love in fashion. We love to dress up. We put our finest on every day.
Class of 2015. Teammates on the Lions cheerleading squad.
I remember
The Lions.
I
Oh.
don't know why, but it was her birthday. And I got her something as simple as a hot chocolate from Dunkin' Donuts. And you would think I would have brought her the most extravagant gift ever. She was just so happy. She recorded on her Snapchat. Like, it was a real moment for her.
Recalling those moments brings a smile, which is why Mitchell says hearing of Robinson's death shocked her.
I just couldn't believe someone would be capable of doing something like this, and not only to her, like, it was just crazy because I was actually, watching her story, like seeing that she's enjoying her time. So it's just like, how did it just go left? She was so young. She had so much more life to live. Like, we were planning to work together.
Robinson arrived in Cabo, Mexico on October the 28th. A day later, she was found dead. She was on a trip with friends. An autopsy report shared by her family stated she died from a cracked spine. On November the 18th.
And yeah, I don't know if y'all heard about that other girl's trip that happened not that long ago too. And another lady went out on a friend with her a trip with her so-called friends, and something went down between them. So y'all be careful, with these friendships. You got to really evaluate yourself and then other people too, and just make sure people are really there for you and it's genuine. And people know how to have good decision making skills, because some people, they'll be mad about nothing. Stuff that they really shouldn't even be approaching you about. You know what I'm saying? So you got to be, just be careful, y'all.
The FBI started an investigation. The next day, Robinson was laid to rest in Charlotte. November the 24th, we learned Mexican authorities issued an arrest warrant, calling Robinson's death a, quote, femicide.
Are there any questions you have?
What's going on? What's the progress? What's in motion? Like, what's the timeline? That's my question. Like, it's been months now. I mean, you can't run away from justice. God is a just God. So whatever you do
Okay.
when people are not around, God sees it. And
Okay.
that's the ultimate. Like, you have to go through Him.
In a recent news conference, Mexican prosecutor Daniel de la Rosa Anaya reiterated a request has been made for extradition for the quote, direct aggressor. He also says they did ask U.S. authorities to interview those on the trip. As far as the FBI's independent investigation, in a statement, the agency says, quote, the FBI investigation into the death of Shanquilla Robinson is ongoing. We know this is a difficult time for her family and the community. The FBI is working with the Department of Justice to conduct a thorough and exhaustive investigation.
What would you want the world to know about Shanquilla Robinson?
That she was just so full of life. She loved experiences, living big, just enjoying and making the most of it. And I feel like that's a lesson that could be valuable to all of us, is just to enjoy our lives and just really live.
And for this story, her family released this statement. It says, quote, on behalf of the Robinson and the Long family, thank you all for the outpouring of support. In my sister's untimely demise 3 months ago, unfortunately, no one has been arrested. And the investigation of this case is still ongoing. Please continue to support and stand with us in solidarity in this journey fight for justice for Shanquilla. A second statement from Shanquilla's father also says, quote, I am blessed and grateful for you all to do this for the city of Charlotte, North Carolina, and not letting the people who is responsible for her life just think they can do what they did.
Are you a YouTuber? Get subscribers
You know
every
what?
month
I
with
am.
AI.
Look,
Growing your YouTube channel.
sorry, y'all.
And not answer to what happened in their presence. Once again, thank you for caring about Shanquilla Robinson. And the question tonight, what is next in this push for answers? Well, the community will rally on February the 18th by marching to the post office on McDowell Street, that's in Charlotte, to mail letters of concerns to the Mexican government. Now, as far as any investigation is concerned, a conclusion could take months. Right now, no one's name has been officially released in connection with this case, and no arrests have been made.
All right, well, you guys heard it here. No arrests been made.
It's crazy.
You know, but going on here, and I piggyback back, it's so nice. Isn't it nice to see one of her classmates from
Life, she loved
school,
experiences, living
you know, speaking out about her? I believe that a lot of people
experiences,
really would
living
enjoy
big,
this.
Yep.
And, you know, people always want to know what's the update, what's going on, you know, but it's good to see, you know, her friends speaking out and speaking so much life into her and keeping her name and memory alive.
Yep.
And her friend said, no matter what, God is a just God. And they will have to answer whoever did this to, you know, the creator.
Yep.
So I want to know, what do you guys think about this? If you guys want to go live just to share your thoughts on the progress and things, I don't mind just giving my platform over to you guys if that's what you want to do. Just press 10. If I get enough 10s, I would definitely see fit to do it. So yeah, you know, it's just the same information that's keep going on and on and on. It's nothing new out here, and it's been that way since the end of November. After that, you pretty much kept seeing the recycle, and then you hear different rumors and twists
Yeah.
and tales. And I already knew that ain't nobody was arrested, but you know, people didn't want to hear the truth. They wanted to feel that
Yeah,
got
because at one
arrested.
point in time, everybody was like, "Oh, they got the warrants to extradition." That it didn't never play out. So
In Mexico, and they're detained. And when I was like, no, they not, they ain't doing shit, people got upset. So I said, you know what, I'm just gonna be quiet. And yeah, cause I already know what's going on. I already know. I know what's going on. But as you see, ain't nobody got arrested.
yeah, it's crazy. This has been like a whole journey with Shanquilla, just like it was with the Kanika Jenkins situation. Um, yeah, it's just crazy. So prayers up to the family. Definitely support, and spread awareness about the Shanquilla case. We haven't forgotten. We have not forgotten. Okay, so next up we have Next News Network again. They just on it. There's something going on, y'all. Let's see what's going on now.
He's coming right at us!
Oh no.
Now, I don't mean to make light of the situation, but the fact is, it's on its way. The Earth's about to
What?
take a direct hit from an unprecedented solar storm. An alert was just issued.
Oh, a solar storm. We about to take a hit from a solar storm. Y'all, let's pay attention.
By NOAA, and its message is loud and clear. Prepare for massive, potentially catastrophic disruptions. With its unstoppable force headed straight for us, it's time to ask yourself, are you prepared for darkness?
It's time to ask yourself, are you prepared for heaven? Have you been getting your soul together? Have you been repenting, asking God for forgiveness? Even though we know Jesus died for our sins, we still supposed to come to him. He gonna speak to God on our behalf, but you need to be, forgive me for this. You need to be getting prayed, you getting your life straight, getting rid of old habits, things, and people that you need to let go of and should have been let go of. That's what yeah.
Watch this video for the full story and all the details about what could potentially be one of the most destructive events in our lifetime. I'm Gary Franchi.
Wow.
News breaks fast. Make sure you catch it when it does. Tap subscribe, enable notifications, and never miss a report. Thursday morning's announcement from NOAA is alarming as we brace ourselves for an enormous solar storm that is expected to strike Earth. The K5 index rating, a score out of 9, is the minimum needed to issue an alert, and the precedence is already set with an incoming G2 storm on February 18th. We're hearing news now of satellite disruptions, power grid
Did y'all get the date? Lock it in. Okay.
fluctuations, and far-reaching auroras that can be seen in the night sky as far south as Michigan and Maine. We urge all people to take proper precautions and preparation as this serious event nears. Now, alarm bells are ringing. The space weather physicist Tamitha Skov has...
Let me just pause you right quick, sir. Thank you so much for everything that you're doing. Thank you, Gary. Yeah, Gary Franchi. It amazes me that so much could be going on, but people still want to say, oh, everything is made up. Look, everything is not a damn game, and everything is not a damn joke. The stuff these people seeing in the skies and they recording, everything ain't just no airplane, no jet, some advanced technology. No, that's not true. Y'all, there is a God, and this will not last forever. It just won't. Okay, so I just want y'all to, be cognizant of that. I really pray for everybody in the world, not just myself and not just my family, but for everybody, because it's getting real. The food shortage, that's getting realer. Okay, prices are getting higher as far as food goes. The shit is not going down. We was talking about the eggs earlier, and people who are trying to have their own homegrown farms and things of that nature. They feeding their chickens their chickens this feed, and the chickens are not laying eggs. So I'm thinking that they're sterilizing the chickens and us through food. It's not just, they're not even just doing it to us, they doing it to the animals too. So y'all just try to be cognizant of what's going on and get prepared, y'all. I know that might sound crazy to some people, but yeah, get prepared. You need to be prepared. I mean, it would be one thing if it was just something that you seen on TV, but we live in this. You go out, you see the prices, you see the goddamn shelves, you see this. Okay, so it's not even don't sit back and wait until the last second and don't have nothing. Now, granted, there is a God, and when he returns, which I feel like is coming sooner than we think, yeah, all this stuff ain't gonna matter. Food, but you're still here, and you still have to survive, and you still have families, and you still have loved ones that need you to be there and need your support, and you need to be there for yourself. Because times is hard. Pray, pray, pray. Okay? I'm sorry, Gary. Go ahead.
Details that indicate Earth's in for a direct hit starting partway through Friday afternoon. Advanced warning systems predict that this event could cause major reception issues with amateur radio and GPS signals, while high latitude power systems are likely to experience voltage alarms and satellite orientation issues on Saturday. Well, these next few days could spell trouble for communication and power systems in many places around the world.
And I'm going to tell y'all something. The last 3 days, my Wi-Fi has been really shaky. Now I got my Ethernet cord set up to my PC, so that's been fine. But my Wi-Fi, oh yeah, stuff been freezing up, stopping. Oh yeah, yeah, I can tell the difference.
World, this forewarning gives us time to brace ourselves for the worst of it. Just a month ago, our ability to predict solar storms was severely limited. In many cases, we couldn't forecast them until a few hours prior. To make matters worse, it's unclear if the National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration even utilized the latest advancement in technology when trying to anticipate stormy weather from the sun. Now, this is an incredibly serious issue. For the most extreme cases of solar storms, they possess the potential to eradicate all electrical devices on Earth. That's not exaggeration.
Okay. Did you hear him and did you see his face? This is not exaggeration. Okay? Because, see, I think sometimes we as humans, we get so damn condescending and beside ourselves that we forget it's more than just us. Okay? If God only made humans, there would be no damn animals, no monkeys, no... It's other beings out there, y'all. I'm telling y'all.
Little time to prepare for such storms is extremely alarming. We need to stay vigilant and proactive in order to protect ourselves from destruction. Now, February is seen an eruption.
Well, baby, I'm gonna tell you something about that part right there. It really ain't too much you can do. Everything's in God's hands. So whatever is meant for you and He got ordained on your life, that's just it. Now we could take precautions. There's nothing wrong with that, but also at the same time, be prepared to for things not to go the way that you expected. But be prepared to fail. Like just like anything else in life, you have failure and you have success. Okay, you want to be prepared for the worst and hope for the good. Okay, but yeah.
Of solar storm activity, including one X-class solar flare. These events come with an additional cause for alarm: the potential release of coronal mass ejection particles. Unfortunately, these particles can greatly damage oversight and communication systems such as satellites, cellular networks, and internet services, along with more vulnerable electronics like pacemakers and supercomputers. Fortunately, the National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration is aware of the situation, though vigilance remains. It remains key to minimizing the associated risk. Luckily, we have their watchful eye keeping guard, but it's still worrying to be reminded of how unpredictable our planet can be.
Okay, you better have said it, Gary Frenchie. Y'all go over there and visit Gary Frenchie over there at the Next News Network, okay? Y'all go visit him now. Let's hop on over here to my girl Rondell. Here she come, okay? Y'all been waiting on the Epstein stuff? Me too. Okay, here we go.
Alrighty. All right. If you're here, hit the like. We're not gonna be here long because I'm still at work. Um, but we gotta have a conversation. We gotta have a quick convo.
Okay. I'm ready. I'm here.
Have a quick convo.
Okay, I'm here. I'm present. Okay. Present.
Hello.
Present.
We're here before me. What's up, Danelle? What's going on? What's up, Dark Migo? What's up? Happy Friday. We made it through another week.
Amen.
I'm gonna give the notifications a chance to go out. I'll probably get started like around the 3-minute mark.
Yep.
I have had so much running around that I'm doing. I'm not even on my laptop, my big screens, none of that. I'm on my phone right now. I got a lot of moving around I have to do today. I had a lot of things I had to do early this morning. My daughter had a pizza party at school.
Oh.
So a lot of following up, a lot of candy bags were made. A lot, okay? So last night I was not able to go live on on Patreon. I was not able to go live because I just had too much stuff I had to do. I ran out of candy. I had to spend more money on candy for candy bags for tomorrow. So I am exhausted.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna sit here and tell you I'm not exhausted.
I was saying the same thing earlier. I feel like crap. I don't know why. Last couple of days, it's just been. But I came back again with another one, okay, just for y'all. So we're gonna see. Everything is crazy. Wait till I start showing y'all these chariots in the sky and all this other stuff. I'm gonna come back, but the Sabbath. Y'all know I'm gonna keep talking about the Sabbath now. The Sabbath is coming, okay? Sundown Friday to sundown Saturday, okay? I'm giving the Lord his time, so I'm gonna be back after that though. But yeah, I'm studying my word. She said, okay, let's start. Let's skip up here and let's see what she said. Okay.
A lot of people probably did not watch that live, okay? But I'm gonna give a refresher of what I said. So basically, essentially, the reason why um I stated that Jess Stoley was on the list was because even though Jess Stoley was the CEO of Barclays, that he before he worked for Barclays, he used to work for Chase,
Chase.
right?
Okay. The bank Chase.
And before he left the Barclays Bank, before he left Barclays Bank as CEO,
Yeah.
see, like I said, I'm
Cause
gonna
see,
give it again. He
Rondell had
got
to
very
break it.
comfortable,
Hold on, let me get
and
my.
he
Hold
did
on, hold
not
on,
think
y'all. Hold on,
that
y'all. Rondell
um
had to break it down because when most people hear Barclays, they just think, oh, the stadium. No, Barclays was a bank. Rondell introduced us all to that on her live stream about the client list that they supposed to be coming out. Epstein's client list. You know, everybody that was flying on them. Now, remember, I told y'all. Now, I'm gonna get up on here and I'm gonna get y'all the video from the civil orders of these people who was involved with a lot of this Epstein stuff too. Of when who funeral was it? They was at a funeral. But they came, a Secret Service agent came in there and was handing out them civil orders, and I think that was like in 2014, which ties back to Kevro University, which we was discussing the civil orders and the trust of the Israelites, and the fact that King George was the last king that we had, and his name was King George Gillespie, but he was also a colonel too. So it's a lot with that. But yeah, so all of this stuff ties in. That's why I have to give y'all multiple people. I don't want y'all to get confused and all this stuff because I cover news, I cover education. I'm gonna be doing I'm gonna be doing a lot on this one channel. I'm not going to have a whole bunch of multiple channels all over the place. The only other channel I'm going to have is for the Sizzlers, for Margot's Flaming Sizzlers. That's for you to go on there and see previews of what I'm already covering in full length videos. That you might be at work, you might be at the grocery store, you might be, dealing with the kids, doing what you need to do for your children, and doing what you need to do for your husband or your wife or your parents, whatever the situation may be, and you don't have the time presently to sit down and look at my video. You can at least get a glimpse and say, okay, this was she going over. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna look at it. Okay. So that's the whole point of that. But yeah, all of these things tie together, y'all. So just pay attention because it's a lot of stuff. And even with and see, y'all remember when I was talking about the when I in my other flaming topics video, I was talking about Adult Swim, Will Ferrell, okay? What is that show? Eric and something awesome show. All these people are tied to. I'm telling y'all, it's crazy. But go ahead, Rondell.
they were gonna run him up out of his seat, that they were gonna run him up out of the chair. Let me take my headphones out. He did not think that they were gonna run him up out of the chair,
Hmm.
right? And that's exactly what they did. They spooked him so bad, he basically stepped down from his position. Now, they tried to reassure him that he wasn't in no kind of trouble, that they was just, investigating him, looking into emails, shit like that, right?
All right.
But the reason why I said that he was on this, I knew that he, in my opinion, that he was on this list was because he was, before he got to Barclays, he was working for Chase Bank, and he was working in risk management. He was like the head of risk management. And
Yeah, because mind y'all, I think even on Next News Network, they got a video talking about Chase and JP Morgan being tied to this island and funding a lot of this stuff, y'all. So a lot of these banks, I'm telling y'all, the whole thing is collapsing right before our very eyes. The system is falling and failing, and it's really nothing that they can do. That's why you got people running around here lost on stage, people tongue tied because it's only so much they can do. They know it's getting to that point, so they trying to take as many of us with them as they can. So I suggest you be a watchman. Watch the news. Watch what's going on. No, be alert. Stay abreast of what the hell is going on around you. But go ahead, Rondell.
his job with Barclays was contingent on references, and one of those references just so happened to be Jeffrey Epstein,
Epstein. Yep.
right? So it's not a shock that when JP Morgan Chase started getting exposed for their relationship with Epstein, why it was able to go on for so long. That's because Jeffrey Epstein had JP Morgan Chase in the back of their pocket.
Mm.
And they had him through he had them through the back of, his hand and in his back pocket via Jess Storley. All right. So in my opinion, right? Now get this. I said this last week, this past week, about a week ago I said that, right?
Yeah.
So today,
What?
the insider broke the story on how Jeffrey Epstein
Mm-hmm.
emailed multiple pictures of women to JP Morgan Chase executive who was supposed to be regulating his bank accounts. Right?
Ooh.
So when I seen that this morning, I was like, huh? Like what lawsuit they talking about? Because the only lawsuit I knew about was the Leon Black lawsuit that we were talking about.
Yeah.
When I basically touched on him in this live, in that live from last week.
Yeah.
So I'm like, what JP Morgan executive are they talking about? And what lawsuit, right? Now the insider goes that he sent these pictures of young women to his JP Morgan Chase executive. Okay. Now, again, this is not a regular degular schmegular banker, right? When you are in private client wealth, you are not the regular personal banker that you see in a branch. A
Right.
lot of the private client wealth people, they are not even sitting in offices with people that do everyday retail banking.
Right.
I just want to make that clear to y'all. All right. Um, I can't really tell you as to how I know that, but just know that I know that. Now, they're telling you here that newly unredacted details from the suit say that Epstein and his banker sent over 1,200 emails to each other. I knew that when I
What?
covered this last year when he got
Come
spooked
on
when the
now.
UK government ran down on him and basically said that we're going to be investigating you, cough up your emails, we're going through all your shit.
Oh yeah, cause I'm still waiting on. I got a video about Ellen, her ex girlfriend that that they said ran into the damn building, to a house and died, and she was, well, it was crazy, y'all, because that was crazy because you could see her sitting up. They said she was sitting up on the ambulance, and you know how they got you on the bed, and they about to put you in the back of the ambulance. And she's sitting up trying to get away from these people, y'all. Cause she's like, they after me. They after me. Y'all, and don't forget about old dude from that 70s show and what's going on with him. But what happened to him rather? Cause I haven't looked back at that case yet. But yeah, he got another situation like this going on with him too. Okay, Trey Songz. It's a lot of people. It's a lot of stuff. I'm telling y'all, a lot of these people, even daycare workers. I got daycare workers. I got different people, y'all. I'm telling y'all, I got a whole list I've been compiling since like 2020 until now. When it comes to child M word and stuff like that, I have a whole list. I'm gonna watch it. But go ahead, Rondell.
Now, we done discussed the Disney movie references like Snow White, right? And what that means. That means a young girl with pale skin and black hair. And I told y'all that this is the type of code that they speak in, the handkerchief code. The
Yep. Because even when at Cavro University, we were going over the Nazis and how they came over here and they had the internment camps and stuff like that, but they had their own people also in internment camps and stuff like that. And I was watching a documentary about it, and they would have different shaped cloth. They would have different color and different shaped cloth sold in to the shirts and the tops of these people, and it would identify who was a lesbian, who was a gay male, and X, Y, and Z. So yeah, that's the language that they speak. They used to use flowers back in the day as a sign to say, "Hey, I'm gay," because way back then, and that was like the 1800s or something like that, and they would put them little flowers on, and say you'll know oh, he into it, yeah, or she into it, yeah. So yeah, I'm telling y'all that this is the signs and the symbols, okay? The pizza, oh yeah, the pizza gay stuff, yeah, I'm definitely into that, cause yeah, But yeah, go ahead, Rondell. I just had to, say my little one to y'all.
Pizzagate code, all of this stuff that people were trying to say was conspiracy theory. This is how these people
Because even Disney is tanking now. Disney is going down too. And then a lot of them underground. Remember when it was this big surge and talk about people going underground and freeing a lot of these kids and a lot of these people who might have been trafficked and stuff like that. A lot of that was going on underneath Disney, y'all. Underneath the literal Disney. And when you go to Disney, you actually give up your rights because it is an entity of its own. It's not even it was never even a part of the United States, but it's in the United States, you guys. So you got to be careful and know where you're going and what you're doing.
really taught. You know, uh ice cream. Ice cream is a reference.
Yep.
So when you
Hot
see the
dog,
president say he
hamburger.
like ice cream, he
Yep.
not talking about ice cream.
Exactly.
When you see
That's why when what was her name, Chrissy Teigen, got up there talking about pizza, a lot of people was on her head because we know what you up to. Y'all sitting back trying to lead these celebrity lives thinking we not paying attention, and we done wisen the hell up, and we spreading this shit like wildfire because we sick of it and we want the kids to be free and be safe. So it's no more this this they was just talking about hell, what's his name, Bill Clinton just called himself trying to wish Hillary Clinton a happy Valentine's Day, and his ass got roasted. Oh, was you thinking about your wife when you had that blue dress on when you was going over there to Epstein Island? When you okay, y'all? I'm telling y'all.
Kamala and Joe Biden, Kamala Harris and Barack Obama laughing about liking pizza or liking pasta with red sauce. All of that stuff is cold. All of it is cold.
And learning that the castaway ball was a representation, was supposedly, allegedly, now let me go ahead and put my, supposedly, allegedly, a representation of when Hillary Clinton ripped the face off of a young girl and ate it. Like, what? Look, let me tell y'all something. I'm so sick of this shit. I'm ready for God to blow this bitch up right now. I promise you. I've been saying it and praying for it, and it seems like the more I pray, the more shit happen. And so I'm gonna keep on praying, cause I want this to end, and we all want this to end. We ready to go on to the new kingdom, bitch. We tired of this. Get them, send them straight to the goddamn fiery pit. I don't give a damn.
Cold. All of it is cold. They have cold talk. All right. Now, I bet you if you go to Joe Biden's Twitter page and you look at his profile, he gonna say he's a lover of
Now, then we just now y'all didn't I just show y'all that? Now, if y'all go back to my first Flaming Friday, Flaming Topics, y'all gonna see in the last video I did that I was just talking about Joe Biden creepy ass with the 4-year old from the Next News Network, and he was reporting on it. Okay, Mr. Frenchie, he was over there reporting on it. I just did that. Y'all can go check that out. He talked about it. He got it on video. If you want to see Joe Biden tell her father to his face, hey, you can have her come with or without you. Go look at it. Go look at it.
ice cream. He going. I'm gonna pull it up right now. Hold on, before we
Pull it up. Pull it up.
we continue here. People, it should be in plain blind sight, and people don't pay attention. Um, We're gonna click on his Twitter account.
Go ahead, Rondell. Look, I'm talking about go ahead,
We're gonna
girl.
look at the bio.
Okay, let's look at the bio.
Because that's what it said when I went to it. Yeah, he switched it up a little bit. But I have the screenshot of it. Don't worry.
Oh,
I
okay.
screenshotted it.
Don't come
Right?
on now. I told y'all. I went back. I had to go back, and I still didn't even find all the footage I wanted to find from Adult Swim, y'all, because I'm working on the documentary about Adult Swim and a lot of the children stuff that be going on. So yeah, them motherfuckers got a pass too. I ain't tripping. We know what's up. Go ahead.
Abden says she's a lover of ice cream too, in her Twitter. And y'all know she dating the dude from The Hangover, right? Y'all know Huma Abedin is dating the blonde hair, blue eyed guy that plays in The Hangover. That's her boyfriend. Now, Huma
Oh,
Abedin says,
I know
Lucky
what you're talking about.
Mom, Grateful Democrat, lover of fiction, devourer of French fries and ice cream.
And they think we don't know. Devourer of French fries and ice cream. They literally are eating. Come on, y'all. This is too much. Not just the abuse and the assault, but to eat, to cook, to make art. Marina Abramovic, whatever the fuck her name is. Yeah, because Jay-Z, you was on that list that I had from back in the day. Allegedly, you was one of them people on that list. And I seen your name on that list. They allegedly they put you on that list because you was on that list. So yeah, I ain't trying to be funny, y'all. I promise you. I promise you. I seen it. But allegedly, he was on there. So yeah, go ahead.
Anyway, back to the article. So they're stating here that Jeffrey Epstein repeatedly emailed photos of women to his JP Morgan Chase executive banker between 2008 and 2012, according to newly unredacted details in the U.S. Virgin Island lawsuit against the bank. So, y'all remember when the attorney general from the U.S. Virgin Islands filed that lawsuit against JP Morgan Chase, right? Because they felt like the attorney general, she felt as though that a lot of the things that transpired on their turf of in the Virgin Islands happened
Mm-hmm.
and was able to happen through JP Morgan Chase, that the banks were basically allotting this stuff to go down.
Mm-hmm.
And we all know that she got fired, right?
Mm-hmm.
We know that Joe Biden popped up in the Virgin Islands to see the government there. 3 days after he left, she was gone. She was fired.
Hmm.
All right. So now this is the details, I'm assuming, of the lawsuit. That's the dude who basically, remember in the beginning of the hangover when he said, "Yeah, we're not gonna make it." He's on the phone with the bride.
Mm-hmm. I know who you talking about.
Bradley Cooper, if I'm
Bradley
not
Cooper,
mistaken, that's
blonde
his
hair,
real
blue
name.
eyed, what
That's
they
who
would say,
Uma
pretty boy.
Abbott is
Right.
dating now. And she used to be married to Anthony Weiner. Anthony Weiner is a New York politician who went to jail for 24 months because he was having inappropriate relations with a 15-year-old girl. Huma Abedin used to work for Hillary Clinton. That says enough in
Hmm.
itself. All right. Now, they're telling you here that the details were over 1,200 exchange emails. And I said, who are they talking about? I go and I look, and it says the convicted offender and his banker, longtime Chase executive Jez Stowley. So once again, I'm right.
Once again, Rondell is on the motherfucking case, okay? So don't play with her. Y'all go over there to Rondell's Unpopular Opinion. You see her name right here, Rondell's Unpopular Opinion. That's the name of her channel. She do not be playing, okay? And she be right, because she be right on the heels, and I'll be right there with her, because I be watching too. So y'all go check her out, okay? I'm telling y'all, this is one of them people I was talking about that I respect and her dedication and research. This is her, okay? She's one of them people that I'm hardcore about. That's why you've seen her twice in my last few videos. Okay, so yeah, this will be probably one of the people that will be in the rotation. I'm not gonna lie to you, but I am gonna try to switch people out and stuff like that. But yeah, y'all go check Rondell out. I was debating if I'm gonna go over this next topic. I think I'm gonna let it go. But y'all go check out Rondell. Okay. Also, go check out Gossip Girl XOXO and check out Next News Network, you guys. Okay. Again, feel free to like, share, comment, and subscribe. I appreciate any and all support. The Cash App is at the bottom of the screen in the left. Margot Flame, that's the cash tag. If you want to send me any flames and light my Cash App up, please feel free. Because trust me, everything will be adding to this stream, okay? And the fuel to my fire to help me keep going. So I'm gonna spread awareness, y'all. So and I appreciate people who come in and actually go and follow up on these channels that I'm sharing with y'all, okay? Because it's important. But yeah, y'all, thank y'all for another Flaming Friday. We here with the flaming topics, and Yeah, y'all be safe and stay prayed up. Y'all be safe out here.